By Jerry Sims and Wilbur Hancock. We would like to say a massive thank you to all our partners that make the show possible. Make sure you like, comment, and share our videos. It helps get Speedway in front of more people. It's really easy to find our podcast. Just say, "Hey Alexa, play Speedway Chat Show podcast." Enjoy, buckle up, and get ready for an awesome ride.
Hey guys, it's Wednesday afternoon and we have another amazing Speedway Chat Show. How are you, Wilbur? You all good?
I am doing great. There's been an interesting week with a bunch of races getting canceled and some being raced. Interesting turn of events in Poland. And I think we just need to cover everything with a special guest included.
Yeah, for sure. It has been an interesting week, especially here in the UK. You know, we've started to get Speedway. We've had some TV stuff and things like that. So tonight's show is going to be a little bit different to how we normally do a show. So we want audience participation. So if there is anything at all that you've been seeing on social media that you've seen that you want us to talk about, we'll talk about it. And yeah, let's know. Oh, there we go. We've got someone watching from Brisbane. Wow. But yeah, just comment in the stuff we've got to talk about. We've got some photos, we've got some video clips and things like that of things that we've seen ourselves. But yeah, we want this to be really engaging with you guys. So if you comment below what you want to talk about, and if there's any links to anything that you've seen this week, drop it in the comments.
I think we should say a massive thank you to all of our sponsors who have made this show possible. SB2A Speedway, they have been along, the whole ride, especially with our bike giveaway. Rent Truck provides itself on the service they offer to their customers, helping you find the best sized van, to their comprehensive insurance policies and breakdown assistance. When you need to hire a vehicle from them, you can be sure that you are in safe hands. Matsuo Polishing, he has done some amazing work on Chris Holder's World Championship winning engine. If you need any type of polishing, he is your guy to contact. As well as GM Engines, the world champion's choice of speedo bike engines. Ashley Holloway, Ashtech, whatever you want to call him, builds engines for the top guys in the game, including likes of Emil Saifedinov. If you want your engine perfected, Ash is your guy. Foxy Racing Products. Foxy supplies the best equipment available for speedway, grass track, lawn track, throughout the world. Whether you're looking for spare parts, protective clothing, or even a custom-built speedway bike, you'll find it there. Operated by international speedway, grass track, and lawn track champion Andy Smith. Last but not least, Grant Henderson Tankers. We move shit. Explains itself, that's for sure. Grant Henderson Tankers provide the complete waste management solution to industry, public sector, private households, handling all forms of liquid waste from septic tanks to industrial company waste. Great group of people, that's for sure.
There we go. We'll be watching the pay-per-view stream from Glasgow this Friday. I haven't looked into it.
Here it is. Actually, I put this in our little notes here. Okay. I saw it pop up from on one of our Facebook posts. If you want to watch some British Speedway, you can watch it live from, I think, anywhere in the world. It is a pay-per-view pass around 11.95 quid. And it starts at 7:30 BST, British Standard Time, and then 11:30 a.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time. If you're in Poland or Sweden and want to watch it, around 8:30 p.m. your time. So Glasgow versus Kent, you have likes of, look at that. We have Ricky Wells, Brock Nickel, Jack Smith's in the team, I believe. No, I think it's going to be a good match. I think that's the first. I don't think they've ridden a match in the second league yet, have they?
Don't think so. If anyone can correct us on that one, but I think
I believe that's going to be the first match. Yeah,
everything's been cancelled so far, and the weather's not looking great for Friday. But 4Camera Professional Production with Nigel Pearson on comms. Well, there you go. That will be good.
Boom.
And how much was that? 11. Was that 11.99? You say, Wilbur?
$11.95.
11.95. There you go.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
That is that's cool. So, what did everyone think of the Bellevue meeting the other night on TV? What a way to start the season with a bang. I think there was some really good racing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and the coverage from Eurosport was great. So
it's definitely a step in the future. I think everyone was a little bit, skeptic of what was going to happen when it came to Eurosport signing off instead of, was it BT Sport had it before?
It was BT Sport before, yeah.
Yeah, so BT Sport has it, and then it was cool to see that. They had it before.
Yeah.
But it's cool to see that Eurosport has stepped in now, and it actually was a good coverage. So Bellevue right here on Channel 4, I believe, C4, Channel 4. Last night, good coverage.
Okay. Oh, it was on Channel 4 last night?
I believe so.
No way. There we go. Getting Speedway into the mainstream.
Right? That's for sure.
Yeah.
Eurosport did very well.
So in the UK, we have five channels in the UK that are like terrestrial TV, and then you have like your satellite channels and things like that. So
what was that? Was the race with in Kings Lynn? Was that on BT as well? Was that on Channel 4?
No, so they had a live coverage that linked to it, which had the commentator.
Eurosport for better than BT.
Yeah, I think so. I think they did a really good job, and it's good. And hopefully there's more to come. There's also like the press day and things like that. It was really good. Like they had this whole media day where all the riders went and turned up, and all the clubs could tune in and see, the riders, and they had photo shoots and things like that. So,
that's really cool.
Let's hope that's.
I was so bummed that Glasgow versus Plymouth got canceled. I was so looking forward to watching the Rummel riding, Nickel, and what was it? Ricky Wells. They're all in that meeting, like 3 Americans in that meeting. That'd be sweet. And then Wolves race got canceled as well. I mean, I feel for Luke Becker. I feel for Luke Becker, man. He flew to England, got all of his stuff ready, went and did a practice start, right? And then goes back to Poland the following day or something like that. And then his race in Poland gets canceled. No. Both rain-offs. That's such a bummer. But the fact is that he did a practice start, then you have to wash your bike.
Yeah. Why no streaming at Plymouth this year? So it's not something that we have ruled out, but at the moment we sort of just got to see how things go. It's there's a lot of people involved to do a live stream. It's not just as simple as just flicking the camera on. So at the minute there's no live stream. We just need to work out how we're going to do that. And also at the moment, I think it's quite nice that it's exclusive to the people that actually can turn up to the meeting. So but there is definitely talks about live streaming. It's just making sure that it's viable and we can get the right people in to do it. So
yeah, for sure. Going into the Polish meetings, Wrocław destroyed Gorzów.
Yeah, who's seen that coming?
Destroyed. Without Ty. They're missing Ty. They're top, one of their top guys. They have 3 top guys. I mean, that's what we need to cover. Gleb Chuganov, the Russian rider. My God. Starting off the year, I was like, they got 3 top guys, Yanovsky, Laguda, and Ty. They got 4. Chuganov was on fire, beating the best guys out there. And then Bewley pulling out a 5-1 with Yanovsky as well, beating Smarslik.
Yeah.
But
Bewley was flying at Bellevue on Monday as well. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I saw a photo of him.
Bewley gave Smarslik his dinner.
Yeah, that's for sure. My goodness. But then you know what? Smarslik, there's something about him, there's something about him that just does not make any sense to me. That he in his first heat he was all right. His second heat he was gone, half a lap beating everybody. Third heat he was back again. Fourth heat or something like that, gone again. It's just insane to me the way he's going. It feels like he's just constantly testing and doing different things and it's just it doesn't make any sense to me. And then Bewley was on fire both nights this week. Bellevue and Bellevue raced Ipswich.
Yeah, no, Bellevue raced Sheffield on Monday.
Sheffield. Bellevue raced Sheffield, and then Ipswich raced Kings Lynn.
Yeah.
But Bewley was on fire. Chuganov was on fire. But my question is Chuganov the next big thing? Is he going to come up next year? Is he going to win?
Will, have you met him?
Yeah.
He's a dude. I met him when I was in Poland just recently with your dad, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, who is this guy? he's right. Crazy. Love him. Absolutely love him. He's brilliant.
He's so sick. The kid is so cool. I talked to him on the phone the other day.
He's like nothing else. There's nobody else like him.
Talked to him on the phone one day with his broken up English, and he was making like jokes and stuff. And he was like, "Oh, you need to learn Russian." And I was like, "I know 2 words." And he's like, "What is it?" And I'm like, I think it was kurva, which is a bad word. And then I know vodka.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Oh no, you're fine.
Like,
you're good to go."
Yeah. Just come anytime.
No, I just think it's really cool. Janowski was showing amazing speed. He was riding great too. He was on fire. He was not pulling like any stupid mistakes or anything. He was constantly there and he was consistent. And his passes, it was like if he missed a start, I had a feel. It was like it wasn't like he was completely gone from the field. He was there and he was making the pass, and all of a sudden he's in first again. So I don't think at all that he's going to be a one of those up and down seasons. Yeah,
no,
exactly.
He's there. Yeah,
he's there. I think this year is going to be a lot better of the year. Is it? Do you think his determination is back?
Yeah, I think so. I think having your dad around is doing him the world of good. You know, like he's like with Magic, he's got everything covered. You know, he's concentrating on the things he needs to concentrate on, and you know his brothers and Raf and everyone are all concentrating on what they need to concentrate on, which is, you know, something a lot of people don't do. They want to be in control of doing everything, and you can't do it.
No,
you know, and I think Magic is in a pretty unique position where, you know, he's got family involved in his team. You know, they're not just someone who's there to take a wage. They, you know, it means a lot to them. So
do you think that he some riders benefit from having their dad or their family in the pits and some riders don't? Do you feel like this year has been like a big help? Because I know he's spoken about in the past that his brothers have not known that much about Speedway. Like in general, like what they need to do to the bike. They know Speedway, but they don't know the specific details going into everything. So he's had to like correct them and stuff during GPs, you know, big events.
Yeah.
And I feel like having Raf in this quarter too.
Now he's got Raf that's going to be that fountain of knowledge that, you know, they just got to do as they're told in a way, you know. And the boys are on it, you know, it means so much to them to do what they're doing, and obviously
you see the determination from all of them, and you see the expressions and their enthusiasm towards Maciej when he wins a race, when he literally just has a good heat or gets a good time in qualifying, whatever he's gonna do, you know. They just see he's like, dude, yeah, that was awesome, and they're just hyping him up and whatever. I think that's awesome. Having your brothers, hyping you up on the side or whatever, it's just badass.
Yeah, for sure. How do you think you'd go if you had Bill and Carl in your pit bay?
It would go to shit. That's what it happened. Oh my god, dude, them two together is They can't do it themselves. If they're being told what to do, they still can't do it.
Right.
You know what? Bill is like the best big brother to Carl. Carl gets emotional. Bill gets emotional. All of a sudden, Carl ends up crying. Whatever. That's what happens. Probably what's going to happen to the Pits too. The one time I've had Bill like actually be a mechanic for me at a race, the one time, right? My engine blows up.
Oh.
So
So he got sacked from that job.
oh yeah, no, he got sacked after the first heat. Technically, there were no more heats.
Yeah, definitely not after that. So, the should we say the big surprise of this week?
Yes.
Anders Rowe pulling out a 12+2 in his first Premiership meeting of the year is pretty special. I mean, we didn't get to see the meeting, but the scorecard definitely said it all. Really, you know, Anders was on 12+2, and we had, you know, Crumpy having an unlucky night. You know, he was on his ass a couple of times, but you know, Anders, I think he had 7+1, and Anders had 12+2. So, yeah, great.
I love Crumpy's post. Did you see it?
What did he say?
He said something like, "Oh wait, no, I need to pull it up. 1 second." It was funny. It was literally a rhyme. It was awesome. 1 second.
Well, while you're looking for that, I'm going to bring on the man of the moment.
Oh yes.
So here we have Mr. Anders Rowe. How are you, buddy?
How are you?
Yeah, good. How's it after the other night? You down from cloud 9 now? Back to cleaning bikes and getting shit done?
Yeah, definitely. I was like on the way home, I was absolutely buzzing and everything, and then woke up the next morning at I think at 7:30 and thought, oh, I got to wash bikes. I did them quite quick, to be honest. 'Cause I was like buzzing. I was like still buzzing. I was like, if I wash them fast, I'll still be buzzing. I'll be away. And I washed them in probably midday. I'll finish. So yeah, I was pretty buzzing, and then just polishing and messing around. So yeah, I'm just back down to sort of earth now, and got a meeting tomorrow. So yeah, take that one as it goes and see what happens, really.
Yeah, I mean, congrats to you, buddy. I mean, you rode a phenomenal race, 12+1 in your debut.
12+2.
12+2. Sorry, 12+2. You can't forget those plus points, man. Dude, that's what brings in the money. What do you think was your mental state going in? Were you just kind of like a fuck it mentality, or were you just what were your thoughts going into that?
It was like my first meeting of the year, and I was quite nervous. Like a couple of days leading up to it, I was like, didn't know what to expect, and then you look at the weather forecast, and it was like rain all the time. And normally, most of my best meetings have been in the rain. I think in National League, I scored 18 points in the rain, and I knew if it was raining, I was gonna be in for some good points and everything, or a tricky track. And yeah, I just went there, and we got there, and the track looked really slick and everything. And obviously Kings Lynn is, as Kings Lynn is, it's always got a bit of grip in the base. And I think an hour before we were going to start the meeting, it absolutely hammered it down with rain. And we Buster and the track staff at Kings Lynn worked their magic and made the first race. A couple of the riders weren't too happy with it, just because it was a bit heavy. But after we got the first race out of the way, and I seen Danny King win Heat 1, and he said to me, just attack it and just go all in. And yeah, I just went out in Heat 2 and just literally did what he said and attacked it. And sort of looked down, I think on the third lap, looked behind me on the back straight, and I was straight in front of everyone, and I thought, oh my god, I better slow down a bit here. And then I just sort of didn't think anything of it really. Went out for Heat 4, outgated everyone, and about the third lap again, I looked behind, and I was straight in front of Eric Riss as well. I was like, oh my god. So
would you wouldn't have ridden Kings Lynn very much before, have you?
No, not really. I've had probably I raced it once as before then. Kings Great Britain versus Denmark, and I top scored there. in that as well, and that was the same wet meeting and everything. So yeah, I rode the exact same engine and everything, and yeah, it worked.
So do you keep track? Do you have
So you're
do you have
signing
notes?
for Kings Lynn next year?
I am too happy.
That's like Laguda and the GPs, and then Laguda goes out and scores like 20 something points the first day and 18 the next day of the GPs and Wrocław, and then Wrocław signs in the next year.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, innit? I would though. I would. It's a proper cool track. To be honest, anywhere really. But yeah, I'm really enjoying being with Ipswich, and it's really fun at the moment.
That's
Cool.
awesome. Did you keep track of notes and stuff from previous races, and that's how you go off of? You know what? It was rainy and wet last time we were here. We should do something similar?
Yeah, definitely. Like every engine I have like I know what engine I rode on what day, sort of what the conditions were like, dirt, and if there was a lot of dirt on the track and everything. And yeah, I looked back to 2019 and seen at the end of the year, I thought, yeah, I'll ride the exact same engine. It's not been serviced since then either, so I thought, right, I'll just jump on it and ride it, and yeah, it worked.
Jeez, that's crazy. Okay, so this is Crumpy's post. It was a funny old night making my Ipswich debut. A win, a last, and on my ass a couple times. That was awesome.
So where's next then, bud? You're at Ipswich on Thursday, is that right? Or tomorrow?
Yeah, I've got Ipswich tomorrow versus Bellevue, so that'll be a good one. And yeah, just gonna go with try and go with the same expectations I did on Monday, and just have fun really, and just carry it on and see what I can do really. No pressure on myself, and just have fun.
Yeah, you got nothing to prove, bud. Just go out there and enjoy it, and
exactly.
When you scored.
I think we got a question here.
Yeah.
Has your Ravage experience kicked you on a few levels? What did Speedway in Poland teach you?
It taught me a lot, to be honest. When I
get off the curb.
Yeah, it did actually. Yeah. In 2020, when Speedway wasn't happening in England, I got the chance to go to Poland and like live there and everything for the year. And to be honest, it changed me completely as a rider. My riding style is different. Everything really, even down to my boots, everything. I've changed them. I've gone a little bit higher on my a little bit bigger seats, and yeah, it's made me realise as well what it takes to be there and everything really. So yeah, it's brung me on a lot, and yeah, sort of I've learned to ride different parts of the track, not just the white line. So yeah.
Cool. And how was your old man when you got back in the van on the way home the other night? Was he stoked, or was he just like, calm it, rein it in, boy?
He did.
He was up in the morning.
Start with like he said it. I told him a couple of days before. I said I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see what I can do, and like looked at weather and I said, I'll go big in this one. Like I'll get some big points in this one, and so I'm gonna do that and try and do that, and everyone keep my mentality the same. But yeah, he was buzzing, and like he obviously knows a lot of the riders and everything, and he knew that Kings Lynn are a strong team as well, and he knew that he knew the track conditions that keep my head up and everything, and when some of the riders are like not happy with it, he kept me like away from it a little bit, and yeah, just sort of just distracted me from that, and yeah, just went out and attacked it, and he was loving it. He was.
I think the best advice I've ever gotten is take every track as your favorite track, no matter what the conditions are. Just go out there and ride. Don't think of what everyone else is saying. Just go there and you ride.
Yeah, exactly. Sort of a couple of points. Everyone thought it was going to be rained off, and like literally everyone was changed, and it was like, oh, it's going to be rained off, and then I was like, nah, it's not raining off. Let's go, and yeah, we got going, and yeah, it was probably I would say we had some really good racing. I didn't do it all from the starts or anything. I passed, and yeah, we all did some good passing, and yeah, we just took it to our advantage, Ipswich, and we were 2 riders down as well, so it wasn't too bad. So we'll just see what happens tomorrow, and yeah, just keep plugging away.
How was it riding with Crumpy? I mean, you're probably a bit young to really remember him when he was racing properly, weren't you?
Yeah, I remember Crumpy racing and everything. It was really sick, to be honest, because I had him. I think he took an RR ride, and we got out. We 5-1'd it, and I was having to put my left foot down going down the straights to slow myself down, so I sort of didn't get too close to him. I didn't want to maybe do like.
Do you want to take him out first meeting?
I had so much speed. I was like backing off a little bit. And I thought I can't pass Crumpy. I can't do it, and I just stayed behind. And yeah, I was like, I come and I was like, Dad, I was having to put my foot down so I didn't pass Crumpy. But yeah, it was quite a funny moment.
Yeah.
Did you
Don't
get to
worry
watch
about it.
the?
He's got plenty of confidence.
He probably went home and had a Burger King on the way home or something like that.
Yeah. Didn't think anything of it.
Did you get to watch the races on Sunday in Poland?
Yeah, I did. Was it Rock
It
Cloud?
was
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
Russell and Gorjov, yeah.
Yeah, I did watch
What was your thoughts on that?
It was pretty good. Like, obviously, see like Dan and everything, Bewley and everything doing well. It's good to see because I'm not too far behind him. As like when we did the under 21s at the end of the year, I wasn't too far behind him, and I know if I keep plugging away like I am, just to get like when this COVID's out of the way, hopefully get back to Poland and start racing there again. So yeah, it was cool to see sort of Dan doing well, and especially like your dad in Rocklav team, like bringing the youngsters on and everything. That's proper cool to see because over here you don't really get that sort of thing, but you're starting to now, and yeah, it's really cool to see like your dad doesn't have to do that, but he loves the sport and he wants to see riders progress. And you see,
he wants some money too.
you've got to pay for it. Wilbur, he's got to get some engine for him.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, it was Wilbur that sent him out there. Go on, you go and work. But no, it's all good.
Yeah,
I made the contract and everything for him.
Yeah. So so you're not out in Poland this year at all? See how things go.
I'm in the Ravage team and everything, but with COVID at the minute, it's sort of really hard, and we've seen that with Adam Ellis on Monday. He couldn't get back for the meeting at Bellevue, so it's sort of really hard times. And at the moment, I'm doing more meetings in England than I would be in Poland and stuff. So at the moment, it's best for me to stay here and progress as much as I can here. And yeah, I feel really good at the minute on the bike and everything. So hopefully, the more meetings I do and the more experience I get, it'll give me more of a chance to get in maybe a first division team next year, or see what happens really.
Cool.
For sure.
Yeah. No, it is a ball ache going to Poland or going to anywhere at the moment. You know, I got back. When did I go back? 2 weeks ago, and then you have to have all these tests and this and the other. I was chatting to Luke Becker about how he has to come back. So like any engines he's got, he can't bring them back because of Brexit. COVID tests, if he's in the UK for more than 48 hours, he has to do tests for getting out of the country, tests for being in the country. You know, there's like, I think 400 quid's worth of tests that he'd have to do if he stayed here for more than 48 hours. But then if he stays in the country, for instance, if he's racing on the Monday and the Thursday, obviously he's here for more than 48 hours. He's either got to pay the 400 quid or then fly back to Poland just to stay in Poland and then come all the way back. It's just a nightmare. You know, the boys that are, you know, obviously committed to riding in a Polish league team already and are trying to ride here in the UK, hats off to them.
It's like, are you not going to catch COVID in 48 hours? And if you go past 48 hours, you're going to catch it or something?
Well, it's all to do with when you come into the UK, you have a day 2 and a day 8 test. But if you go in and out before the day 2 test, you don't have to pay for it. So it's 210 quid. But you get an exemption if you're a professional athlete, that if you're here for less than 48 hours, you don't need to do the test.
That's weird.
But it just means that there's whichever way it is, it's going to cost the boys an absolute bloody fortune. And you know, the clubs aren't covering that money either, I don't think. You know, so they've got to take it on themselves. And then they come here and have a practice start, and they've got to clean bikes, and they've got to get back to Poland. And you know, it's hard for the boys for sure.
Yeah, it definitely is. That was part of the reason I said to Ravitch at the moment, with like COVID and everything, it's not worth financially. By the time I've got there and got my equipment there and everything, by the time I'm flying in out, I'm not guaranteed to get back to England to race. And yeah, it was a big risk, and I think I've done the right thing staying here though. So yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And that's the other thing as well, is you get a confirmed positive test of COVID when you're coming from Poland. You have to isolate in Poland, so that's hotels and all the rest of it. And then when you come back into the UK, you've got to isolate for 10 days. So, for instance, if you are here racing in the UK, if you've been out of the country in the last 10 days, you've got to isolate in your house. As apart from going to clean your bikes or go to a meeting, you're not allowed to then leave your house at all, even for like just to go for a wander around the park or whatever, you know. It's crazy times, and hopefully it's gonna get easier. But
yeah, I'm making a trip out to Poland for a one-off meeting in June. So yeah, I'm doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in England, driving out to Poland on the Friday, racing Saturday, turn around, drive back to England for Sunday and race Bellevue on the Monday. So yeah, we're going to see how that cope the restrictions and that are. But if we've got to self-isolate for 10 days, it'll be hard. But obviously I'll still be able to go racing and everything. So yeah,
you're allowed. You have an exemption for racing. You just not allowed to go and do anything else.
Yeah.
Not even allowed to go to the supermarket. Crazy. But for instance, for you living at your mum and dad's, so if you and your dad both went to Poland, your mum can go out and go to work and carry on as normal and still be in the same house, share the same bed as your dad, everything.
Yeah.
But you're not allowed out. That's what doesn't make sense.
Ridiculous.
Anyway, let's stop moaning about COVID. Anybody else seen anything else on social media this week that's sparked their interest, or anything they've seen that was quite funny? Let's get that in the comments. Have you seen anything, Anders?
Nah, not really.
Not really.
I have.
You have. Yeah. Okay. What about this? I'll go to the screen share here a second. I think it's this one. Let's have a look.
Jerry's the technician, but he's not that good at it.
Did anyone see this?
Is there a crash or something?
Oh, sorry, wait.
Pół motocykla by się nie zmieściła.
I'll go back to the beginning. Here you go. Look at that.
Ten wynik zaliczy.
Who is that?
Niesamowite tam.
Victor
It's a bit gosh.
Pół motocykla by się nie zmieściło, ale chciał tam wjechać mimo wszystko Victor
Trofimov.
That man is the new Rickardson.
Look at that.
Nie zmieścił się Trofimow, to na pewno. Znaczy nie zmieścił się. Źle było.
That is ridiculous. And that guy lays it down. Oh my God. That is insane.
How was that?
He was bouncing off of that fence.
He's
got
some skills, I'll tell you that.
Oh my God, that was insane. Well, you know what? I got something else that we need to talk about. Torrens fans are not that happy with their riders right now. Torrens fans have been going off on a few of the riders on Facebook, I believe, and Chris Holder had a share. So I think we should dive right into it. Here is the first photo, if it will show. I don't know why it's not showing. There it is.
Yeah, no, it's showing on my side.
Okay, so this is what it's saying. I'm sorry, but I need to say something here. You guys are talking shit on your team, and you call yourself true fans. We do not need you. Stay home. This is how sport works. There is a winner and a loser. Do you not understand? We always try everything for the best result. You think we come from stadium to do shit? If you think you can do better than me, then how come you come to the training and show me? How about some support for us in good and bad times? I'm sick of feeling BS comments about the team. Comments. Oh, seeing. I cannot read that. My school hours are over. I'm sick of seeing BS comments from the team's fake fans. You're our best friends last week when they win, and then this week they must retire.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's heavy in Torrent, especially. Like the fans go nuts.
that is
You know,
nuts, man.
But for Chris to have to say something like that, it does. No, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. But yeah, I've been and seen Chris when he's getting shit from people. And you're like, really? Like, do you think that he's flown all the way from the UK? Set up his workshops there. He's got staff going there, doing everything he's doing. That he wants to not score well. Of course he wants to score well. That's how he pays his bills. He doesn't mean to do that. Not after he's put everything he's put into it. Have you ever had shit from fans, Anders? Or they've been pretty good?
No, not really. You get the odd couple, but
you're gonna get some tomorrow if you only score a couple of points.
Yeah, I know. I've set a big bar, haven't I? I set quite
especially in the opening meeting.
Yeah.
Big expectation of myself. First ever a top league meeting, and I go and score that. I've got I'll be if I do
big boots to fill.
That's ridiculous. But then Torrin goes and posts another photo. It was Chris standing outside a sponsor, like a sponsor's whatever it is. I don't know if it's Photoshop, whatever, but it was just Chris standing like this, right? And then some this is like translated from English to Polish, or from Polish to English. So I just had to translate it on Facebook. But basically it says, you can pose, but I guess you forgot how to ride a Speedway bike. Chris goes, have fun at work tomorrow.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Crazy.
That is the best comeback ever. But I mean, it's just, I don't know if Chris should be getting into it. Oh, there's a social media moment of the week. Oh, there's some guy that put a social media moment of the week.
Okay, let's have a look at it.
Yeah, I don't know. You need to. I don't know how to copy. Here, I can try to figure it out. But
okay, Dewey Hare has commented there saying, "How's the Ipswich track? Do you like it?"
I quite like it actually. I've only actually ridden it. I raced it once when I was 15, and I was not very good. But I had press day there last week, and I felt really fast. And yeah, apparently I look fast. So, well, we'll find out tomorrow.
He felt fast.
Yeah, I felt fast. So. Yeah.
I kicked everyone's ass in practice.
Yeah, that's it.
Here we go. Right, we got social media. Oh, here we go. Let me guess. He's a Glasgow fan. No, we will show this. Right, here we go. So, social media moment of the week, and this is something else that I really wanted to speak about this week. Was the effort that some of the teams have gone to this year with their social media. So this is Glasgow's launch video. Is there any audio? There is. Yeah.
It's just me and my guys, looking all calm, looking all frosty, Goldie. I'll be out here no black, but I'm just down, I'm covered in stony, If me about the past, then I swear my jigger don't fool me, I just touched down in G-Town, but I swear all you niggas all know me, Goldie. It's just me and my guys, looking all calm, looking all frosty, It's just me and my guys, looking all calm, looking all frosty. It's just me and my guys, looking calm, looking all frosty, It's just me and my guys, looking calm.
I need these pennies, I need that plenty. I need these pounds, I need these sounds. Drafted the weight up on food in my belly. All of my brothers belong in the telly. All of my bros do shows, they're shelly. They're always ready. Close to me numbers, I edit the heady. Gym and no protein, I do it like heady. Got better tracks than I'm changing lanes. Roll right, there's no paper planes. All I know is that I'm in this game. Chase the world. It's insane. Feds came and I've got the blame. Bust the door and just got my name. I hate the food, we are not the same. Again and again. Again and again and again and again.
It's just me and my guy. We came up from the mouth, built straight from running. Real bad guys upstairs.
I mean, I will say there's not a smile in any of them.
They're tigers. They got the eye of the tiger.
Do you know what the guys?
It is funny though, because
Definitely gone
it's like,
above and beyond what they've done
oh
before.
yeah,
You know.
no, it's just funny because it goes like Young Gun, Brock Nickel, Ricky Wells, and then it's just Craig Cook, Cookie, good old Cookie. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, mean and moody. Yeah, it's mean and moody for sure. But yeah, no, it's great. Glasgow were definitely the standout team this year for their launch. You know what they've done, and you know it's exciting to see what they're going to do with. You know, they got their live stream and pay per view and things like that. It'd be yeah, interesting to see how many more clubs do it and make it viable. You know, it's really good for British Speedway for sure, you know, because you can be in Australia, you can be in America, you can be wherever you like, and get an opportunity to watch that meeting. So,
It's a good point.
yeah, or Ostergaard, yeah, he's no young whippersnapper, is he? So, Anders, what are you up to now, anyway?
Well, to be honest, I totally forgot. I was gonna message you and say what time is this. So I was going to the gym. So I'm in the gym car park in my car. And then after this, I'm gonna go to the gym, and then yeah, that's about it.
Cool. What car
Gonna
you
get
got?
busy.
What car have I got?
Yeah,
How do I
you
flip?
in your mum's Micra.
I'm not in my mum's Micra. I'm in my car. How do I flip the camera, Jerry?
I don't know. What phone you got?
I got iPhone.
Well, just show us around. What is it? Oh, it's something
Yeah.
fancy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Christ, 12 plus 2 does pay, doesn't it?
No, it does. Yeah. 80s garage. I'll have that one. Nah,
Yeah.
I worked all winter this winter, and yeah, I was working like 18-hour days all winter, and I thought I had quite a bit of money at the end of it, so I thought I would go to the Mercedes garage and buy myself a Mercedes. So yeah,
not
Oh.
too shabby.
Yeah.
Sick car.
Sick.
Cool. Which one is it? A180, is it?
Yeah. So it's all right though.
Sick.
Pretty sick. Better than
Cool.
my Fiesta I had. So
Cool.
I look like a bit of a
And
boy
I'm sure your mum looks great driving it around.
Yeah, she's not allowed to drive it, unfortunately.
Says who?
Me.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All right, dude. We'll let you go anyway.
Let you go get busy.
And good luck tomorrow at not Eastbourne, Ipswich.
Yeah.
Have another good one, and
Hopefully.
don't give yourself too much pressure, and just go out there and fucking smash it.
Yeah, exactly. See what I can do, and yeah, just have some fun, eh?
Yeah. All right, dude. Have a good one.
Yeah. See you guys.
Speak soon.
Have a good
Cheers.
one.
See ya.
Right. So, well, but what else did we have to talk about? There was other things, wasn't there, that's happened this week?
We have updates on Woofy, Ty Woofinen.
Yeah.
Well, Ty, he tried to ride last Friday, according to Wrocław. He didn't even. You can't even call it a practice, you know. People were saying, "Oh yeah, he went in practice. He didn't. He did 2 laps and pulled off because of the pain being too deep." And I don't even know how to say that. It's just like to think about trying to ride with a broken shoulder. Oh God. But do you think Wrocław has like found their groove after losing Ty?
Yeah, I mean, Ty's obviously quite an integral part of that team, and you know they've not done bad without him, have they? You know,
No, I
beating
mean they've
probably
had
one of the
2.
strongest
They've had
teams in the Extraliga.
yeah. You know, I think the strongest team in the Extra League at the moment.
Yeah.
But I mean, they had 2 meetings before that, and the 2 meetings didn't go that well for them. So it's hard to say.
Yeah. When are we going to see you in Poland then, Wilbur?
Tomorrow. Just kidding. It's hard to say. I'm gonna try to get over there in the next month or so to do some practicing. So I might have to do a show from probably Yanowski's workshop or something like that. No, but I think aren't you heading back over there soon too?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
There's nothing confirmed just yet, but
When does the what's it called? GP start?
GPs 16th
Yeah.
of July. in
Okay.
Czechia.
16th
So
of
I think
okay,
you're
so
coming
they're
in.
still away.
You're coming in June, aren't you?
I believe so, yeah. Middle of June, something like that.
Middle of June.
So
it'd be really cool to do a show where we actually all in the same room. We just have one
dude,
camera.
that would be badass.
Couple
That'd
of
be very
cameras,
cool.
but everyone's all in the same room. It would be epic. So okay, cool. So should we leave it there?
I think so. Here, let me just double check. We have Lejno versus Wrocław this Sunday. That actually, we need to touch topic on that. Lejno versus Wrocław. That's a big race.
It's like a derby.
It is. Not just that. Lejno is the dominant team for so long, and they're in Lejno. If Wrocław can beat Lejno in their homes on their home track without tie, wow.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough, but you know what? I think it's going to be interesting because I genuinely think that Lejno's sitting there kind of maybe shitting their pants a little bit right now. They said what they did to Gorzhov. See what they did to Gorzhov.
Yeah, for sure.
There's not many bad riders that are around that go around. What's it called? Lejno that bad. So
yeah, it's a pretty forgiving track, isn't it? So
yeah.
What was the other thing I was going to say? Maybe we should set up a group for anybody that's interested. You know, that if you see anything on social media, you can post it to us, and then we'll make our show around those comments. We can
put up a post, and you can put up a post, and they can comment underneath it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we've sort of had to change the show just because of schedules. Everyone's busy. You know, one, getting riders in to do the shows is they're busy. You know, now washing bikes and traveling and all the rest of it. So getting people to commit to the shows is hard. You know, I'm stacked out completely at the moment with work. So, and Wilbur's sunning himself in California.
I can't say just that, but yes. It's the life. It's the life. No, just kidding. No, this past week or so, I've been doing a full bike rebuild. It's been going pretty good. It's just about done. Yeah. So that's been keeping me busy. There's been so many different parts. Luckily, I have the best sponsor ever, All American Racers. They machine parts and they do different things and they get new bolts and stuff like that for me. Thomas Anderson there. He's been a big help for me. And especially when Dad's gone, he's kind of stepped in as the father figure and helped me out a little bit on the side and whatever. And it's good to have a person with a professional background in more of a more factored place, if I put it that way. He's he's know what he's doing, and it's not just redneck and everything together. So it's been going good, and I'm stoked. There's just been some parts that have been misfit, whatever, and you just go back and get it fixed or get a new one. So thankful for that. And yeah, that's we got a race coming up this Saturday. Tune into xsra.tv. And yeah, starts at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's about, you tell me, Jerry.
What's that? Pacific time. So in the UK. So if it's 5 p.m. your time, that is
2 a.m., 1 a.m.
2 a.m., something like that. 1, 2 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So if you want to wake up that early, if you want to wake up that early and watch it live, or you can buy the pass and watch it on demand right after the race is over. So I'll be going out there and I'll be trying to beat some girls, right, Jerry?
All the best ones are in Europe now, aren't they? Or is she not left yet?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, mate. Cool. So adios, guys. We'll leave it there, and tune in next week. We'll try and talk about some more relevant things that's happening all over the Speedway world, whether it's in the UK, America, Poland, or Sweden, or even Denmark.
Well, we will put up a post this week saying, put underneath in the comments whatever you want. If you find something cool, you can just keep adding to there. You can private message us on Facebook or Instagram with links or photos, whatever. Thanks for everyone who's watched. Thanks to all our sponsors. We have the winner of our bike coming very, very, very soon as well. Stay tuned for that. And Peace out.
Adios. See ya. Bye.